What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of BookTube. I'm your host, Mr. Ahamad. Thank you so much for coming back to my classroom. Today, I have a very special guest.
Hayden, we are talking about Warcross by Marie Lu.
Oh man, this book, well, first of all, look at this cover. How cool is that cover? Like, when I saw that on the rack, I just had to have it. But this book is so fun because, you know what though? I can't talk about how fun it is without us determining who is going to get to share first impressions. How can we settle this?
I guess by a game of dinosaur Google offline thing.
That's what we're gonna do. Whatever it's called, dinosaur Google offline thing. Let's go. How's my finger supposed to get over to the down key?
Use two hands.
Two hands. Oh, that's smart. See, you're a pro at this. Oh! All right, but I got a new high score. All right, now you got to go again. I got 1,622.
Okay.
All right, let's see. What happened? What'd you get?
Like 433.
Oh man, I think I put you
choked.
under. You choked. I put you under pressure. All right, this is okay for me to be on camera and say, because the last couple of times I've done this with students, I've been losing left and right. Hayden, I won this time. If we were playing a game of Apex Legends, or one of those first-person shooters, or something else that you play on your PC, I'm sure that I would be toast.
We'll have to see.
Some other time. Yeah, exactly. Let me have the book. Let me talk about this wonderful thing. This is so fun, and the reason why I like it is because there's so much action, and this main character that Lou writes, Emika, is just she's so outgoing and she's so assertive, and I like seeing that in female characters. Strong characters who are going to go after the things that they want, who are going to have a sense of agency and make up their own mind. And also, I love video games. Now, the reason why I gave you this book for your assignment is because I heard from you that you love video games.
I love video games.
So in this book, the main character, Emika, plays this game, this big world-encompassing game made by this guy named Hideo, where everyone plays with these like almost Google Glass, right?
It's like glasses or something like that.
Some kind of VR thing. But the game itself, while I could describe it, I think Hayden could do a much better job. So tell us, what exactly is Warcross the game?
It's like team deathmatch or capture the flag, and you are like a specific, how do I put this? Like character, but it's not really a character, it's like
an avatar.
Loadout, yeah, an avatar.
There you go.
Where you face teams or other people, or you could do it solo. You have power-ups that help you with the game, and each
that look like eggs for some reason. They look like these little eggs.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Each teammate has their own specific job to do, and they have to do it in order to help their team.
So that's like when you're playing. So I know you told me you play Apex Legends.
Yes.
And there are like different classes that you can play as, and those classes have different loadouts.
Yeah.
So just think about that for this book. And like what's so cool about it is when you're playing a game and the excitement you get as you're selecting the tools that you're gonna use to win. It's that, but it's so creative. Like, you know what's crazy about this book? When I read it, I saw all the colors. I know that sounds weird. I know it sounds weird, but like there's a scene in the book where Emika and her team, like, they go out to like a party and they turn their goggles on, right? and you can see the colors coming off the wall, and there are these extra sounds and stuff. Lou's writing is so descriptive that I saw all of that as I read it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I understand, yeah.
Okay, all right. But Hayden, when I was talking to you earlier, you mentioned that you really enjoyed the plot.
I really enjoy the plot. So Amika is a hacker in the game, and she goes to like the dark place in the game all the time.
Dark web, or whatever it's called. Yeah.
So she hacks into the first round of the championship, and everyone sees her. This makes the creator of the game, Hideo, contact her to work for him for a specific.
Right, that did happen. He called her up and was like, "Hey."
Personally.
And she was poor. So like she was living in New York City with no money in a 1-bedroom apartment with a friend, and was 6 months late on rent. And then she gets called by this guy who's like Mark Zuckerberg or whatever.
With really old glasses.
Yeah, right.
Goggles, yeah. And that in turn leads her to this whole adventure that she gets wrapped into by trying to catch a really big hacker that's
Threatening the whole game.
Threatening the game, and and we don't know why.
We don't know why, and it's
really interesting.
Yeah, because she thinks that it's so many different people, and we don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, we're not spoiling anything.
No spoilers here. Just you can get this stuff from reading the book cover. Now, personally, for me, when it comes to books and movies, books I don't read the book cover. Right, I look at the star ratings on Goodreads. Movies, I don't watch trailers. I want to go in cold. So, but we're just giving you enough information to consider whether or not you want to read it, right? And what's so cool about this is that she's really like a secret agent. And what I love, you said the thing about the old goggles, I forgot this too. It's like Emika did all this stuff. She was a like high-tech hacker with like a Nokia brick phone. And then Hideo goes and gives her the latest tech. And it's like she upgraded to the best iPhone. People, if you like droids, that's on you, right? I'm more of an Apple man myself.
I mean, I'm an Android guy. But I really want an Apple phone, okay?
Okay. All right.
Got off topic.
And then, things, you said it was, what was it that you called it? You get into what kind of area?
It's just a gray area, and then it gets even grayer as you dig deeper.
So all those colors I mentioned earlier that you saw so vividly, they're just drained out, and it becomes this gray, sloppy mess. Well, actually, it's not sloppy, it's very well written. But for the characters, it's a very sloppy mess, and things are so gray, and what's good and what's evil all become questionable.
Yes.
And I think those are the best kind of stories. When you get something that
good.
Yeah, and it makes you think, right? Like, is this person right? Is this person wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? Where do I stand? What's a gray area? Maybe when you're online because you spend a lot of time gaming.
Yeah.
Is there ever like you pick someone off who had their health low and you ruined their streak, or like, because that's a gray area, right? Maybe you should support that player.
Depends if they're good or not, how well they're good at the game. But if they're just low and you just get the kill, I mean, you got the kill.
I don't know, man. It's like, but that's a gray area. You stole that kill from whoever was working on that character, on that player.
Too bad.
Oh, see, I see how you do. Now, if you were on Team Phoenix Riders, they would need you to be their dark player, their thief or something, so that you can do all the morally ambiguous things.
And by the way, that's the team Amika joined while she was in the games.
And they had a great character dynamic. I love the one guy. You know what? No spoilers. How do you feel about all this talking? I know talking is like nerve-wracking for you.
Right now, I feel tingly all over, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm doing it. It's enjoyable. I'm enjoying this.
That needs to make the cut. That's going in there. All right, so Hayden, we talked about this book.
Yeah.
We talked about some games. We talked about how all that connects and how the plot is about this idea of good and evil and the gray area between. Now, if you think they should read the book, show us the cover. All right. Warcross by Marie Lu. You said they should read it, right?
I think you should read it. There's a female character and as the main character, and there is a love life sort of thing inside this book.
Right.
And you get the thrill of Amika being in danger, and the fun of her being in the games, trying to win, as well as trying to keep the secret from the players of the team.
Right. Oh, man, it's such a good read. If you like spy stories, if you like strong female leads, if you like video games, if you like young adult, even if you like romance, just as Hayden said, this is a story worth sharing.
Warcross.
Read it!
Read it.